Welcome to Top 10 Dungeon. Let me see. There's another thing I want to see. They said Gilbert Arenas and Kenyon Martin got into it, so I found a piece of it. I think. So we're gonna check this out real quick because I want to see what the heck what they heated about. Gilbert and I've never seen Kenyon Martin and Gilbert really get into it. It's usually Kenyon snapping on Nick. Gilbert going at Rashad McCants. Like it's normally not Kenyon and Gilbert. And Gilbert's a good debater, so I want to see what this is about.
Or 20 take a pay cut. If you're 20, they ain't taking the pay cut, bro. They ain't taking the pay cut. I let you talk, and I let you talk too, nigga. You didn't say shit. If you're nigga, you ain't gonna get me to shut up. I let you talk, bro.
Yo, what's the word?
What they got going
Kenyon
on?
and Gil said Gil.
On that, how many games you played in college basketball? What, 60, 70, 100? What? And you can't name the best player you played in your position. It kind of tells
Marcus Fizer. Marcus Fizer.
Perfect.
He was the fourth pick in the draft.
It kind of tells you the landscape of real college basketball.
What?
In your position alone, you personally.
What point are you making?
Yeah. If you just let me say the guy to your point. I'm trying to get you interrupt me every time I talk.
Did you ask me a fucking question?
You haven't played against nobody that was worth playing against in your position. Meaning college basketball as a group. You are a number one pick. You didn't play nobody in your whole college experience that tested you, right? So you have 14 picks. That means the rest of the field is not as good as it is. It's a team thing. So if you can pull a 26-year-old or a 25-year-old and you put him in the landscape of college basketball, he will be decent because 90% of college basketball won't make it to the pros. So if I get a 26-year-old and put him against 18 and 19-year-olds, I will hope he can average 10 or 12.
Facts.
10 or 12.
Facts.
As a 26-year-old,
Yeah.
I will pay $2 million because it will help me win.
That's what I'm saying. He's good at basketball, Gil. So what the fuck point are you making? They're going out and giving him money because he's good at basketball. So let me ask you a question. So since you asked me, do you think when they leave college, a lot of them dudes' career stop? Or do they not know how to play basketball after they leave college? So is the NBA the only place that you can go to play basketball?
I'm kind of lost what they're talking about.
Is the NBA the only place you can go play basketball that matters?
Kenyon didn't want to admit that he didn't really play any comp at his position in college because it would have just killed his argument. I don't know why he act like a 26-year-old college player will be sought out by NBA teams. It hasn't happened yet, and I don't think it ever will happen. And I don't think he actually believes there's a higher form.
That whole argument lost me. I didn't even know what they were really arguing about, damn it. I was lost in the sauce. Still kind of am. What are we talking about? Huh? I think they were arguing damn near the same thing, it almost sound like. That's why when Kenyon at the end started talking, Gilbert couldn't really answer. I don't think they knew what the fuck they was arguing about no more.
From a basketball than the NBA,
Oh, shit.
especially with the money and exposure that you're able to capture while playing in the league.
Kenyon was
But
like that
I
back in
get
the
that
day,
his
bro.
son is overseas playing basketball at the moment, so he probably taking that a little personal.
I'm going to finish. If you're 26,
What difference does it make?
how much
If I'm not on the draft board, I'm staying to get money.
Oh, now that makes sense. He said Kenyon's son's overseas playing basketball now. So that's what they I think he probably going at, like Gilbert saying, why would they take the 26-year-old if they can put, they got the young joints, the younger talent now in the NBA playing. All right. Kenyon getting offended because his son over there hooping. He older. So it's almost on some shit like low-key shooting at Kenyon like, your son ain't come back to the league, bro. He older. What they got going on in the NBA now, they can bring these young boys in, bring these boys from overseas that played, international ball already growing up. Landscape changing. Maybe that's what they're getting at, bro.
How much should you average in college? And you
Nigga, college is hard, motherfucker. They play zones, all that shit. You didn't average 26 in college.
I wasn't 26 in college.
Wasn't nobody was 26 when we was in school then. No
If you're 25 or 26 in college basketball,
Nick.
Oh, man.
Nick.
are you good?
Nick.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Nick.
If you're 26 in college,
What has been good, Nick?
you talking about good?
It's been good. Like,
What has been good, Gil?
Anybody 26 can play college basketball.
So what
if you
has
play
been good?
basketball. basketball.
It's some 26-year-old niggas in the league that ain't good.
So what are you
talking about?
They could be good in college,
but they're not.
Damn, they need to be.
serious?
The nigga that got drafted and went back and said, I'm not good enough.
This man said a 26-year-old in college basketball right now. NBA teams would draft him.
Yes.
They did.
But they didn't draft him at 25, 24, 20. Where the fuck were they at?
They drafted him.
Where were they at? So they wasn't good enough from 19 to 25, and now I want to draft the nigga.
NBA front offices are not looking to draft any 26-year-old player. It never happened.
Yeah.
The only reason these older dudes
I
don't have to
don't
go to
think they
classes
drafted them.
anymore or playing college ball is because of the NIL.
Yep,
And if you're
exactly.
26 and happen to get drafted, you're more than
The NIL messed everything up because now you've made. See, before the NIL, you went college, and then you left. You got an agent. You went to the damn draft. That's a dub. It's over. It ain't no. If you get drafted, you ain't coming back. It's over. Especially once you got an agent. Once you got an agent, you're professional. You're a pro. You're not going back to college like that. Back in the days, 10 years ago. Now the NIL makes it so college players technically they're pros now. You're getting paid. So now these cats can go to the league, get drafted, don't play worth a damn, go to the semi-pro teams, the developmental league teams that the NBA has, and then be like, man, bump this, I'm gonna go back to college and get more bread than I was getting here and get paid. And then eventually get my stock up and go back to the league. That's crazy how this shit's working out. But that's what's happening. So I want to do this summer, bro. He didn't do that. That wasn't that fish. That shit's already dead. He threw that thing on the water and then hit a little quick edit, baby. But that's what I want to do is go to an island like this or a beach, secluded beach where there's a ton of. Do some fishing for the day with the kids and cook it on the beach just like this, man. It's gonna be fire. Definitely gonna do that this summer. I'm gonna do the mountains too this summer for sure. I can't do the mountains by the cold. This looks awesome though. Ooh, yeah, just flip it. Just turn the little rack hand. Perfect. Perfect. I'm about to say, I'm not eating no hard ass leaves. Oh, he's just in a perfect spot, boys. Oh, I'm there all day. Got freaking pineapples, mangoes. I don't know what the world that is. I think there's a. No, that ain't a mango. Oh my god, it looks so good. Fish is probably bomb. Fire. I know it is, my boy. I know it is. I know it is. Oh, this dude be making some freaking fire drinks, man. Oh, hey, Cannon. Daddy live right now. Hold on, give me a second, bro. I know. Give me a second, man. Yeah, I gotta see this shit. This dude makes some fire drinks. I gotta show you some of his other ones. To me, this isn't it. I mean, it looks awesome. It's fire, bruh. I would love to go get served wherever this is. Is this his shit or not? It's a whole different. You can take that, Kenny. Go ahead. He want to do that while I'm. Ooh, this drink looks fire. I know this stuff like this because I have daughters and I know what catches their eye, but sometimes it catches mine too. Therefore, I'm on it. Not alcoholic beverage for them, but just stuff that's bright and sticks out. Look at this. What? That's fire. What, is there alcohol? Is that alcohol or water? What the hell is that though? It look good. I ain't gonna hold you. It look freaking awesome. See, this one, I gotta get off here. This one make me go into my fat boy mode. Go into my fat boy mode. See food and shit. And be in the kitchen trying to make something. Well, I gotta cook anyways, but I filleted some fish earlier, so it's already ready. I just gotta throw it in the oil. Well, I gotta flour it, season it. This is what I'm talking about. I like how he does it. I wish he would have shown him carving a cube of ice up. When he does that, shit's so fire because he carves it up with like a some sharp ass baby machete knife. Hold up. Did you see how he stopped that bad boy? In timeout. I think this is, I told my wife the other day, I was like, yo, I want one of these things where you can smoke your drink. I don't even drink liquor. But I'll find me a nice liqueur if I can start doing this to him. Which I think he's about to do. Like if you can smoke him. And if he's not doing it, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. He nice with ice cube with it. That right there, I think you can smoke the drink out. It gives it a nice oaky taste. Oh, that's, yeah, I need this. I need this. Look at that. That's. He nice, bruh. He nice. I like it. I love it, actually.
Granulated garlic, the granulated onion, 18 mesh, black pepper, and a kosher salt. That will be your main seasoning ingredients for anything that you're trying to season, right? Especially doing with barbecue. The main ingredients and the salt is what changes everything. So let's start off with what kind of brisket that you use. Today we're using choice briskets.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think this man out of Texas.
Choice brisket and a prime brisket.
I seen him in another clip somewhere with feeding KD.
Is this blue stripe that goes down with the choice. You see the blue? With a prime, that's gonna be red. A brisket is a brisket to me. To me, it's all about how you baby that brisket. You can have a prime brisket and still not have a very good brisket. You can have a choice brisket and have the best brisket. Whether you like choice or prime, we use both because the prices fluctuate. So when the prime is, sometimes the primes even be lower than the choice. So we're all about saving money at the same time delivering quality. That's every barbecue business. They want to deliver quality and save money. That's every business. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut this open. And I like to cut mine like this because when you pull it out, if you have those juices in the bottom, they'll stay down there if you do it like this. Follow me?
Mm-hmm. That's how I cut my
on up out of
ribs and whatever.
See what I'm saying?
I ain't had
you
no
do
brisket.
It like
I ain't
this,
cooked no brisket yet.
Those juices are set down.
I love
at
brisket
the
though.
bottom.
I love brisket.
You lay that bad boy out. So I switch my gloves up to get them all messy, taking it out. What we have with the brisket is the point and the flat. It's all about how much fat you want to take off, but it's certain pieces of fat on here that really need to come off. And I always start off right here. That's a hard piece of fat that will take forever to render. So I take that off. And it's this rough looking piece of meat along the edge right there. I like to come down the side, start right there, and just get it all off of there. See what I'm saying? Not butchering it.
Yeah, you just trimming it fat.
And you could get all this fat, all this excess fat off, because once you start cooking that, that's actually gonna render, especially if you're wrapping that brisket. If you're wrapping that brisket fat side up, all this will render anyway. So it's all, to me, it's all optional. You know, whether you wanna do this part or not, just make sure you don't butcher it because a lot of people tend to take off too much meat. I like that fat in there because the fat's gonna give you the juices. We're just gonna make this one look extra pretty. That's
I love a little fat on my damn steaks.
Real lightly, take off a little fat. can remember the first
ribs,
time
keep
I
a little
cooked
bit
the
of
brisket.
fat.
I basically looked on YouTube and just got the basics. The basics. What are we wrapping a brisket?
That's all I do. Get on YouTube in a minute, baby. Get on YouTube in a minute, man. Get right on in that kitchen and do it.
At, you know what I mean? How long should I cook the brisket?
Because I normally already have an idea of how and what I want to do, or how it should, whatever it is, how it should be cooked. But I'm like, let me check just in case. You know, like today I filleted some fish. I was gonna damn scale it and do all that. I said, hell no, I just want to fillet them real quick. And I said, I know how to fillet. I ain't filleted in a minute. But I was like, just check the YouTube real quick and look. I said, oh yeah, okay, I'm good. And just fillet them joints real quick. So yeah, I'll just look at YouTube real quick. Give me an idea and run with it.
Before I wrap it, the basics. I took it from there and I put it into my own language. And you see this fat right here? See all that fat? You don't need that much fat on the top. And I show the guys how I do this is I take that knife, I run that knife around the edge to see how much I actually want to take off, run it down the edge like that. And at that point, it's going to create a bevel. You see this bevel right here that I created? When I did that, created a bevel, and what I do now is I take this and actually trim it to the amount of fat that I want to keep on this brisket. And that way you'll get an even,
keeping some of that fat on that
layers
brisket.
of fat on there. You don't want to take off all your fat. That's how you're going to keep that meat moist. But you do want to bring it down a little bit. You want that slice, the slice to be presentable. So that's the main reason for trimming this down. That way when you slice it, you don't have just one big piece of fat.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, school me to something, brother.
Bring this around this way.
Brother, that makes sense.
See this piece right here? That piece is useless.
And I've definitely been in places where they obviously didn't do that because I've gotten a piece of meat that was more damn fat than anything.
Down the side. Take your time, ain't no rush, and always practice safety. Know where your hands are at when you're using these knives. These knives are made to cut through bone and all other kind of
Take your damn
flesh.
finger smooth
So
off.
I always tell the guys, make sure you're using the proper hand placement and everything that you need when operating. So right here, I want to make this flat because what'll happen, you want the fat when it's rendering to be able to roll off. So I kind of do this like this, just bring it down a little bit, like that, right here. And that's your basic trim. Like I say, everybody, you could trim however much you want to. It's all up to you. But I just like mine to look presentable. That's the main thing. So there you have it. That's a quick
that looks real
easy
good.
trim.
Yeah, very easy trim.
So what we're gonna do on this next one, I'm gonna show you how to season. Remember I showed y'all the season that we're gonna get that filled up. And this will be something on that meat. There's the salt. And then we'll add and do a shake, 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 shake. And it'll look pink. It'll look pink once you finish with it. I look like I'm wasting stuff everywhere. What we got going on here? There we go. That's what you want it to look like. Like I say, and just making sure that I get an even layer of salt. That's the most important part, to make it even. I've seen where people just glob it down and you want it even because you gotta imagine.
I usually salt my stuff and then I rub it in. So it'll usually be even because I'm rubbing it all around the meat, especially if I know I'm leaving it to bake or smoke. I haven't done smoke
every
though.
slice, you gotta
Grill.
imagine every
Well, I
bite.
have, but I want to get one of the big
See what I
smokers
mean?
now. So
Just
that's what I be
handle that
thinking about. I haven't
season.
smoked like
Telling
that. I
y'all,
smoke the
be
food off the
sharp.
grills
Down
and how
right
you
there.
doing shit, but
Pat it on down, let it get in there.
You can't
know
predict
that
sick
thing about to be
days,
good, bro.
but with Kleenex, you
About to
can be
good,
prepared.
bro.
The flavors coming from. You want to make sure that salt is sticking on the sides. This is just a little something to help the pepper stick. And I'll give you the recipe to this as well. That's what that's gonna do. That's gonna help that pepper stick. And we're gonna make that nice.
Man, I know this shit, but
even
fucking
layer.
good.
And this is how you get the perfect brisket, y'all. It don't have to be a real heavy layer. You just want some pepper on that bad boy. So I think I like the way that looks.
I
you
do
can put
too.
more if you want to. Like I say,
that's right.
What's gonna happen?
Because
if
then
you
damn,
pile this
that's
up
right.
with
The damn
pepper, it's
pepper's
just gonna
got that
flake
thing
up
look
when the heat hits.
hot,
But if
but
you want a
damn
perfect
spicy.
brisket, do it like this. Pat it down a little bit. I might even hit it with a little bit more spray to make sure that seasoning is holding on there. Just like that. Flip it on over. We'll do the same thing again. Remember, all I'm looking at and thinking about is those slices, and I'm making sure that the brisket has enough salt on it. Because if you under-season that brisket, can't go if you want to.
That
That's
look
Texas
good.
in every way.
Man, cook
Texas
this thing,
style
man. Shit.
spray that we use around here.
Okay, what the
So there we go with the apple cider vinegar. You don't want too much. Like I say, you ain't trying to have it tasting sour. But the vinegar acts as a
See, when Sonny here
tenderizer
playing the
anyway.
damn
This is the
basketball and then
perfect
threw
way
and hit
to
the
get
damn
that
camera.
pepper to stick like that.
Yeah,
and
they're
to give you the
tripping.
flavor. And we just put a drop of this. This is basically for taste and color, just like that. And then we're gonna give it a shake, 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 shake. But this is the main spray that we use.
Sorry, I missed what he said.
And then we're gonna give it the flavor. And we just put a drop. It's the perfect way. And sour, we go with the name today, Texan vinegar. There, but I wanted to show y'all this spray that we use on here. The main ingredients will be the apple cider vinegar, the Worcestershire. Is that what it called?
Worcestershire.
I have a hard time saying that, but that's what it is. And we got some water. We're gonna just use 2 bottles of, even if that, we're gonna pour a little water. I want this to be mostly water. I don't want it to be tasting vinegary. I want it to be mostly water. All up in there. Giving you the game today, Texas style. Yeah, that's a good amount of water. And then after that, we go with the apple cider vinegar. You don't want too much. Like I say, you ain't trying to have it tasting sour. But the vinegar acts as a tenderizer anyway. This is the perfect way to get that pepper to stick like that and to give you the flavor. And we just put a drop of this. This is basically for taste and color, just like that. And then we're gonna give it a shake, 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 shake. But this is the main spray that we use around here to help in that season.
That we use around here.
You're adding a binder and you're also adding flavor. It's that simple, guys.
Okay.
You don't need no oil. That's all you need right there to make that brisket look spectacular. Ain't it, Osama?
Yeah, no, I want to see this boy cook.
What do you think about that, huh? Look at the season on that bad boy. That's Texas in every way. A nice even coat, which let me know that the salt is at the bottom with the granulated onions and the garlic and all those other things that's bursting apart at the bottom. And then we got that pepper on the top. And so what we do with these briskets, we start them off at about 200 degrees. And as the day goes on, we bump that temperature up. What happens if you crank this brisket up and you keep that heat around 275, 280, this back end right here will get to curling up. And it's really just showing that it's being cooked too hot. So you want your briskets to pretty much be laid out as you're smoking them. You don't want it to curl up because that means that you're cooking it way too hot, okay? So that's something that I had to learn on my own. So that's why I know as the day goes on.
You gotta be patient. You gotta take your time. That's the only thing about smoking food, buddy. But it be fucking good.
These guys have been trained to start bumping that temperature up little by little because we want the red stripes, we want the smoke flavor, and we want the quality. So we're gonna look for a home.
Man, got me want to go to Texas.
I've reserved a spot for it, and with this pit, I want to just make sure that it's level. I don't want too much weight on one side, so it has a spot reserved for it, and it's coming up here shortly. All them briskets have been through the same thing, but this one, we're gonna cut it open tomorrow, and we're gonna show you what it's like to smoke a brisket and get it just like this.
Look at all that in there.
Huh? And it's up from now. It's gonna be your new home for a while. It's gonna get tucked in. And that's the house.
So go ahead and get tucked in, man.
Season. Texas style.
That thing look good to me, brother.
I damn near failed.
But anyhow, like I was saying, our first live, I had to get one out there. I had been contemplating on doing it. I knew it was just time to pull the trigger and do one. And shit, 2026, just keep running with it. Just keep running with it. It'll be whatever just comes to my mind. If y'all have anything y'all would like to see or anything we like to talk about or discuss, tap in, drop a comment. Please drop a comment under this. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you like to see more of, what you want to see less of. We can make this thing work. Till next time, man. Holla at me. Peace.